More and more black people are waking up to the fact of what's going on with the Democrat Party, how they just come around and in the end, they don't do nothing at all. So you got our brother here that's going to touch on that, and we want to follow up behind that because you're seeing more and more black people speaking this way. Let's roll that.
All right, guys, y'all know what time it is. The fourth year of this presidential term is coming to an end, which means that the is about to happen. For all you black folks out there that are in your 60s, 70s, 20s, you liberals, that's still walking around, and mind you, but we're on the topic of Democrats that's still walking around claiming Democratic Party. It's so religious. I'm going to vote Democrat next year. And then I'm speaking specifically to the black folks out there. Imagine a man piggybacking off the ideal of Black Lives Matter, right? Making his whole campaign about Black Lives Matter. Think about that. And only to get voted in off piggybacking off of Black Lives Matter. Fast forward 4 years later, only to not do anything. Nothing for Black Lives People Matter. Whatever. Black people. Imagine that, right? Imagine that. Imagine the fact that black people voted this man in. And mind you, you know what? I will even go so far to say disrespect black people in the foulest manner by putting in law, stop Asian hate before he does anything pertaining to black folks, which is the whole concept of his administration run. Hey, this sad, but you can't do nothing but laugh nowadays. If this don't tell you nothing, people, nothing. I know some of you all, especially you boomers, you boomers, whatever you want to call them, you are religious on politicians. I don't know why, because you've been on this planet for 70 years and not a goddamn thing changed. But if anything don't tell you all, leave these damn politicians alone, and especially the Democratic Party. Please leave them alone.
Now, I'm in 100% agreement, with our brother. The Democrat Party doesn't do anything for black Americans. As he said, they piggyback and roll black people's emotions during the George Floyd. They were saying, oh, Trump is a danger. You got to get Trump out. We're going to do something for black people. We're going to create a police accountability commission in the White House. We're going to work on qualified immunity. And then the moment Biden got in office, like, let Congress handle that. I'm not doing that. That was the crazy part. Oh, before he even got sworn in, he told all the boule bootlicks that you guys got to work with the Hispanics because there's more of them than y'all. Basically trying to tell black folk you got to use them as a buffer class to talk before you talk to us. That's all he's saying. That we got to go in between now. You got to talk to them, then they can come talk to us. Like, yeah, Biden was on one, right? But that's what black folks get. That's what you get. Old crime bill, Biden there. This man been doing things bad to black people. And it's not just Biden. It's the whole Democrat Party. You promise things, you don't do it. Then when you get in office, you give things to everybody but black folk. That's the thing. It's not like you didn't give nothing to nobody. Oh no, the Asian community gave them a hate crime bill. Ukrainians are getting money, so much money. You're giving money to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. You're giving money to all these migrants that come in, right? Just giving them money, making landlords house them, paying them gobs of money to house them. You're taking community centers from neighborhoods to put migrants in, and they all kind of things that you're doing. Everybody else outside of black folks is benefiting from the Democrat Party. It doesn't even make any kind of sense. It just really don't. But it's our collective fault, and I say collective because not every black person voting for him, but it's enough of us that have voted for him. If you keep putting in the Democrats, that's what you're going to get. And then they always ask the same stupid question. Well, what the Republicans going to do? You don't vote for them. So what could we say right now? Now, you have a lot of black people saying, I'm not voting for a Democrat. I'm not voting for a Republican. I'm voting for the couch. And like I say, that's fine with me. You vote for the couch. That is fine. No problem. I just said, as long as you don't give your vote to a Democrat, Democrats need to lose elections for a few cycles. Because black folks, that's the only way we're going to get something. I'm telling y'all, you keep playing this game with Democrats, you'll never get anything. You got to let Democrats know you can't be in any kind of power without us. And until you make the Democrats lose for some election cycles, they're never ever in their life going to do nothing for you other than just pander. They're going to pander on top of pander on top of pandering. That's it. They're not going to do what's right for black people whatsoever. We as a community, we have to take a stand, because if you don't take a stand and say, no, I'm not going to give you, reward you with political power because you do nothing for us, we're going to keep not getting anything. And you're going to see the same migrants that came in during the time of Biden. You give these Democrats 4 more years, the same migrants going to be over you. At the end of his term, they're going to be over you. They're going to have houses. They're going to have cars. Some of them getting it already. They're going to have careers and all kinds of things, and while you still fighting for the same thing. But they get that off of your vote. Haven't you learned by now with that situation? The Democrats will never respect black people if you keep going out voting for them en masse and they're not doing nothing for. Listen, if Democrats are doing something for black people, I'll be the main one to say, yeah, we got to keep the Democrats in because they're doing good things for black people. But they're not. So why do we need to keep voting for them? They're talking about save democracy. Save democracy from what? What democracy? Black people don't have a voice in this nation. Democracy means everybody got a voice. We don't have a voice. Who are we saving it from? No, you may be talking about yourself. You're sure not talking about black people. So we're not here to save you. We're going to save ourselves. We're not saving you. And black folks, we need to stop trying to save these people, because every time you save them, they don't appreciate you, and they still sit up here and call you names and words that we can't say on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? No. Please wake up to the Democrat Party. Please.